For most of us, work is a means to an end. We work to put food on our tables and shelter over our heads. We work so that one day we can have and do the things that we want. But do we ever stop along the way and consider what matters most?
My name is Alex Evers.
My name is Jay Bryson Baker.
My name is Jonathan Udoka.
My name is Lisette Mingus.
And I run Stillwater Martial Arts in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and Family Martial Arts in Enid, Oklahoma.
I own Everyman in downtown Stillwater, but I also teach theater at Oklahoma State and then through a leadership program at Texas A&M.
I'm a lawyer here in Stillwater and do various other projects that keep me interested, including real estate development and product development. New one is Stilly Box. Yeah.
So I have 3 kids. Their ages are 9, 7, and 5, and I co-own Marble Slab Creamery with my husband, Justin.
I guess one thing I like about my job is there's not really a super normal day. It always seems to be something a little bit different.
Wake up and get myself ready, get my kids ready.
Includes my Bible reading, my journaling.
Doing all the social media stuff, emailing, checking grades of my classes.
Whether it's cake orders, ice cream inventory.
Structure, schedule changes, what events are coming up, how do we plan for those, how do we execute all that, marketing, all that kind of stuff.
Training them, and then also evaluations and working with them on a daily basis.
Come to work and usually be at the store from 9 to fill in the blank.
And depending on the time, we can be running 1 class or 3 classes all at the same time.
Researching various aspects of a development project or working on marketing and branding.
Customer service, community relations, I do it all.
So it really depends. There is no average day.
And then we have classes until about 8 o'clock at night and lock up and repeat.
Yeah, so we completed, about 2 months ago? Something like that, the High Five to Progress training. And we did it over Zoom and screen sharing and things like that. We spent about 4 hours total going through kind of the steps of all the 5 points on this, what this progress model looks like, and kind of our mindset related to that. And then we had 5 weeks of follow-up meetings and checked in weekly with how progress on that front was going.
I never really thought of progress much until this, but I like that it is more stretched out. I feel like with productivity, there's a deadline. You have to have X amount of stuff done by X amount of time, and that's how we're measured. And so I feel like a lot of times we're constantly failing, but there are only 24 hours in a day, and sometimes you need 36. So as far as what you need to accomplish. But I think that I think progress is similar, but I almost think it's better because there's not your deadline is death.
Progress is really kind of moving the needle, for me, moving the needle in a direction, whether it's a lot or little. One of our core values at the karate school is continuous small improvement. So we talk about our students, and so if I have a student and I teach a class, my goal is to get 1% better. If all that student took away is bring their hands up a little bit higher, that's fantastic. That's great, because how many classes are they going to have to black belt? A lot of them. And so if they got that much better every single class, well, they're going to be like the best martial artists on the planet. So the same thing, I attribute the same thing to my business life and my home life. If we just make small, tiny improvements every single day, it's going to be phenomenal. And so progress, whether it's large or small, it just moving in the right direction for me is really all I need.
Yeah, I think progress is a process, right? So it's and I think it's incremental. I don't think that, at least for me, when I'm setting my goals, I always try to set them a little bit beyond what I think I can do. For me, hopefully, I never get there, and I think that's kind of what keeps us engaged and keeps us going. So I think it's that process, that journey of getting closer to where we want to be.
We were really challenged to try and focus in on something, a goal, something like that. And one of the things that we talked about kind of in our group training was this idea of personal congruence. And one of the strategies mentioned was pondering. And immediately that was just something I connected with. And so after that kind of foundational knowledge, the academic part of it, we would connect weekly, and then taking it more one-on-one into a practical application made a lot of sense, and you challenging us to actually at least report back an area where we tried it.